Hey fans, thanks for joining us for another edition of Points in the Paint. I'm Alyssa Charlston, joined by head men's basketball coach Don Verlin, and Points in the Paint is brought to you by Benjamin Moore, your local paint dealer in Moscow. Coach, you had a split over the weekend, a very important win over Portland State, but the difficulty in Sacramento State, what's the matchup problem that you have with them?
Well, Sacramento State got Cody Dimps back, and that obviously caused us some problems. And where they really caused us a lot of problems was in the second half. They went small. They didn't play big, and that caused us some problems of defending them. And they did a great job of executing their offensive game plan in the second half. They were able to shoot 55% and scored 46 points, and that was the difference in that basketball game.
And you had Vic Sanders return to the lineup for you and Perrion coming back last week. How much of a difference do those guys make on the floor for you?
Well, they make a lot of difference because they're both very good players and they're both long and athletic. And we were a little out of sorts, but we'll work through that. We've got some time now before the conference tournament. We got a chance to get some games underneath our belt, and it'll help our team in the long run.
And Eastern Washington up next. It's only a game on Saturday. You don't have the Thursday matchup. The last time they played really well, shot really well from three, scored 15, and you said you wanted to see your team be a little bit more resilient. Do you feel like at this point in the season that your team has grown that mentally and gotten better mentally?
Well, let's hope so. That's obviously a big key for us. And, coming off a loss, you can't let the hangover from Sacramento State bother you going into the Eastern game. And what we got to make sure we do is execute our defensive game plan against Eastern, which is a really good offensive team.
And they've won 7 of their last 8, 10 of their last 13. What makes them so good?
They can really shoot it. They're the best offensive team in our conference. They're the leading in not only field goal percentage offense, but scoring offense. And so we got to do a good job of limiting their opportunities, making sure they shoot contested shots. And, I don't care if they make 8 or 9 threes, as long as the percentage is under 30, then we've done our job. And that's what we got to try to do is we got to make sure they shoot a low percentage on Saturday.
And you're no longer in Cowan Spectrum for this game. You're in MEM, a different venue. How do you feel about the venue change?
Well, it's okay. Obviously, Cowan Spectrum is our home, and it's a place we practice all the time. But with the Jazz Fest going on, we completely understand it. We always seem to play very well in MEM since I've been here. I think we only lost a couple games in MEM gym. So we'll be excited and ready to play.
It's a fun atmosphere in MEM.
Yes, it is.
It can be. All right, well, Coach, thanks for taking the time as always, and good luck against Eastern on Saturday.
Thank you.
You can catch the men's team in MEM Gym at 1 o'clock on this Saturday, and always keep up to date with the Vandals on govandals.com. Keep up with the men's team on Twitter at Vandals Hoops, and we'll see you next time on Points in the Paint.